Hi guys, it's Andy from Tech UK. Today we're giving an unboxing and overview for the Mionix Naos 7000. Okay, so let's start with the front of the box. We have got the Mionix branding down on the bottom with the Naos 7000. A nice image of the actual mouse on the outside as well. Moving around, there isn't sort of a great deal with regards to the branding. It's a very sort of black plain packaging, which is quite nice to see, to be fair. We've got system requirements, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8 and USB compatibility, or a USB port I should say. I'll see barcode information. Moving on to the back, we've got the key features of the actual mouse itself. So we have got a 7000 dpi optical sensor, no positive or negative acceleration. We've got 3-step in-game DPI adjustment. We have a truly ergonomic design, support for all 5 fingers with 7 fully programmable buttons, a soft touch rubber coated surface, a 32-bit 32 MHz ARM processor and 128 KB built-in memory. And the logo, the Mionix logo, has up to 16.8 LED different colour lighting effects. Over here we've got a little bit more information in foreign language. So let's now have a look and see how we get into this. It's just literally a case of sliding the box out and we can reveal the actual mouse itself. It's quite a large mouse. So let's now pull this out, the actual packaging, remove the plastic that will keep the mouse in place. Very well packaged, I must admit. And let's have a look and see what else we get on the inside. Okay, so let's now look at the actual cable itself. It's quite a long cable, not quite sure as to how long the actual cable is, but it's a very, very good length and it's braided, so it means that you're not going to get any tangling. Onto the end we have got a gold-plated USB connector, which is really nice to see. And this is the actual mouse itself. Now it has got a real nice sort of matte black soft touch finish to the actual mouse itself. We've got the Mionix logo here, which will obviously light up when connected and powered. We've got 2 buttons, customizable buttons on the side here, along with a couple of buttons up the top, which I assume are going to be your DPI sensors. We have got a nice size scroll wheel, quite wide. It's not a left and right. Yes, it is. Sorry, it appears to be a left and right movement. I will have to double check that. If it is, it's not the biggest amount of movement. Obviously, it features a click down, but it's a very, very positive scroll wheel. I'm still not sure whether or not that is left and right. It does feel like it, to be fair, but it's a very positive click when scrolling up and down. On this side, there's no further buttons. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons on the actual mouse itself. Now this mouse fits my hand really, really nicely. It's a very, very comfortable mouse to use. It's more or less a perfect height for my hand. The buttons on the side here are very, very accessible, very easy to sort of navigate between which one is which, and as you can see they are completely separated, so it's not like a rocker effect. As I said, the scroll wheel on this feels really, really good indeed. Positive clicks when coming from the actual mouse, and it really is truly designed for a 5-finger solution, I must admit. If I just move my hand around on that side, you can see my finger, the way that they are actually connected on is really, really good. So you've got the little finger there, you've got that finger there on that button, the middle finger on the scroll wheel, that finger there, and obviously your thumb down there. So it's a very, very comfortable mouse to actually use. Not too heavy at all. It's quite a lightweight mouse. On the bottom we have obviously got these sort of shiny pads to enable the gliding, to make that a lot easier. I like that. I like the fact that they put the Mionix logo around the actual sensor. It looks quite cool. And obviously on the bottom we've got the Mionix Naos 7000. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to connect this up to the system so that we can have a look and see what it glows like. Okay, so let's start with the actual software for the Mionix Naos 7000. Quite a simple looking software interface, but also very effective, very well built. We've got the various different mouse buttons down here. You can click on them and also control which one you want to do. Obviously assign and record macros, an image obviously of the actual Naos 7000 where the buttons are. You can control the double click rate here, scroll speed, pointer acceleration, the polling rate down here, and also change the language, which is really good. You've also got 5 different profiles up at the top here, so you can obviously set your own profile depending on what game you're playing in or what mode you want it to do. Also over here you can also record or select your macros as well. Onto the sensor performance, you've got quite a lot of information going on here. So you can adjust the actual sensor to do basically what it is that you want it to do. You've got a surface quality analyzer tool down here where you can analyze the actual surface and see how well that actually responds. You've also got pointer speed over here and the lift distance as well from the actual sensor. So all this is really good stuff. It means that you're able to completely customize the sensor to perform the way that you want it to do, especially with the surface quality analyzer, depending on different types of surface that you're playing the actual mouse on. At the moment, let's just see what it looks like when it is just literally on the wooden background that we've got here. So it's just analyzing. So, oh, I didn't realise. Hold on a moment. Let's do that again. One moment. So, analyse the surface. Move the mouse around the surface area. Make sure that you cover as much as possible of the area. So, I'm just moving this around while that is analysing. Obviously, it's just on my wooden desktop at the moment. So we'll click to show the results, and you can see it's got an 80% surface recognition. Obviously, if you were putting that on a mouse or mousepad or gaming surface, I'd probably expect it to go up to 100%. And again, obviously, once you're in there, you've also got various different profiles, which obviously indicate the ones that you've got selected for the mouse setting. Now, onto the color options. So at the moment, we've got on all LED lights active. We can select them to be off. Just apply that a moment. And as you can see, the LED lights have gone off on the actual mouse. You can also put it to selective, so you can have your scroll wheel or your logo top. So let's just activate the red scroll wheel that I've just selected. As you can see, scroll wheel has come up red as agreed, which is really cool. So you can select the scroll wheel or the logo type. Now you've also got a number of different LED effects. Now at the moment we've got that on solid, so I'm just going to bring all the lights on, and we're going to have a quick look at this. Just wait for the LEDs to switch on. Okay, so it's on a solid colour at the moment. So we're now going to set this into blinking mode. There you go, and a pulsating mode. And also my personal favourite, which is the breathing mode. So there you go, they're the 4 different LED effects that you can have. Now you've also got various different colours here. You've got solid colour, so you can pick your favourite colour, and also you've got an RGB colour guide down here as well, so you can not just select the ones that are here, you can also go for a custom colour as well. And again, obviously you've got the profile sections above here, as I've mentioned before, with the sensor and mouse settings. So you also got colour shifter, which is basically just going to roll through all the various different colours that are available. So as you can see, we've got a purple, now a blue, a bit of a turquoise colour going into yellow, etc. So that's really, really cool, the fact that you're able to adjust and amend the actual LEDs on there as well. And I've just noticed as well, one thing that is quite cool is the fact that it does actually show what is going on the mouse on the actual display here, which is really quite cool. Onto the macro settings. Obviously you can control, you can record, edit, delete your macros as normal. And obviously on support you can obviously download the latest versions and contact support. So now on to my personal thoughts about the Mionix Naos 7000. The first thing I want to cover is the build quality. The actual mouse feels fantastic indeed. Very well built, very comfortable to use, perfect size for my particular hand. I really like the soft touch rubber feeling to the actual mouse that continues all the way around the exterior. The mouse buttons themselves feel very responsive and very positive when clicking. And the scroll wheel is the best feature in my opinion, as this is a very positive feel to the actual notches when moving up and down, and there's a massive amount of grip from the rubber on top of the actual wheel. The addition of the braided cable is obviously a real good plus point. It means obviously you're not going to get any tangled cables, and generally overall you can tell that this is a premium quality gaming mouse. I like the fact that the LEDs obviously change colour, but the fact that they're not too much in your face. With the Mionix software, it means that you are able to customize not just the individual colours, but you can also have different colours for the scroll wheel as well as the Mionix logo, which I think is a real good advantage. The optical sensor is really sensitive and is fantastic when gaming, and the fact that obviously you can adjust this as well as the polling rate is obviously really good. When gaming for a long period of time, I found the mouse very comfortable to use, and also in general sort of office day-to-day use, the mouse also performed very well. I didn't notice any lagging from the mouse, and generally overall it gave a great performance. The mouse glides perfectly over a gaming surface, and even when it came to using the mouse on my wooden desktop, it still performed very well indeed. For my hand, the layout of the buttons is really easy to control with your thumb, and obviously the scroll wheel and the DPI sensor on the top is ideally placed for me. So I hope you liked the unboxing and overview for the Mionix Naos 7000. Be interested to see what your comments are on this particular mouse, and what your personal thoughts are. Is it something that you'd look to use? Please leave a comment down below, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. We hoped you liked our video review. If you did, then please leave a like as well as any comments or questions you may have down below. Full details and specifications on this item can be found at our website nismotech.com, along with all the links for purchasing if you wish. Also on our site you'll find our latest reviews and current giveaways, plus a lot more. We look forward to seeing you in our next review.